How many stamps can a stamper stamp if a stamper can stamp stamps? Let's find out. Gotta stamp them all, Pokemon. So I continued my stamp rally journey to stamp all stamps, in order to find out how many stamps can a stamper stamp if a stamper could stamp stamps. Part 1 of this journey is in the description box below. In the previous video, I couldn't find a single stamp rally paper at the first station I went to. I hopped on the wrong train, and the train even completely stopped operating for 2 whole hours. But I can't quit, not after meeting Pikachu and promising him that I will collect all Pokemon stamps. I can't let Pikachu down. Hi Pikachu, big fan! I tried to take a photo with this gigantic poster, but people kept walking in front of it, ruining my shot. I guess that's life. I already stamped the Mega Altaria, but that was for stage 1. Although I'm allowed to cut this and paste it here, I want to keep my completed stage 1 stamp paper. That's why I'm back. My stomach was rumbling, but I didn't have time to sit down and have a proper meal, so I went inside a convenience store and looked for something to eat. There are plenty of options to choose from. You can have the interesting flavors, funny names, attention-grabbing ingredients, or the ordinary chicken sandwich. After about an eternity of standing there and staring at the wall of sandwiches, I ended up grabbing the ordinary chicken sandwich. I didn't want to miss my train, so I was in a hurry. I paid for the sandwich and took the receipt. But when I was heading out the door, the cashier called me. "Okyaku-sama, sumimasen." You know what I forgot? The chicken sandwich. The worst thing is that there was no other customer when I walked inside the store. But when it was time for embarrassment, people started popping out of nowhere. And there was already a queue of 5 people waiting to pay for their food. I wanted the ground to open up and just swallow me whole. But I have a train to catch, so there's no time for embarrassment. About an hour on the train, and now I'm at Ofuna Station. After stamping the stamp, I had 10 minutes before the next train. So I sat on the bench and took out my sandwich. I was peacefully eating my sandwich when a sweet old lady asked me which train she should take to get to where she needed to go. Time was pressing, so I chewed and swallowed my sandwich as fast as I could. I searched it up on my phone because I have no clue either. Figured it out together. Teamwork makes the dream work. It turns out that it was the same train that I was waiting for. She thanked me for helping her and apologized for interrupting me. I told her not to worry, and I apologized back. She bowed at me, I bowed back, and then she bowed again, and I did again. It was an endless loop of bowing and feeling awkward. Now at Sakuragicho Station, and I got the Pokemon stamp. There is actually a Pokefuta, a Pokemon manhole cover, here just outside Sakuragicho Station, and a cup noodle museum nearby where you can make your own cup noodles. I made a video about that, so check it out if you're interested in that kind of content. I stopped by the chess club for a game of chess. I ended up playing 8 games in total. I won half and lost half, so that's even. There was a sea of people when I arrived at Tachikawa Station, and there were many station staff scattered around. Then I saw some people wearing yukata, so I figured there was a fireworks display that night, and I happened to be there just when the fireworks finished, so I took the train loaded with passengers. The day was exhausting, but worth it. You know you're an adult when you're excited to just go home and hug your plushie. Pikachu! Shinjuku Gyoen is nearby, with 1,500 cherry blossoms blooming during spring season. Mega River between Osaki Station and Gotanda Station basks warm pink lights during the cold winter. I made a video on that, so I'll link it in the description below. You can watch a dolphin show at Maxwell Aqua Park, Kanagawa, located a few minutes walk from Kanagawa Station. Sakuragicho Station was designed by world-renowned Japanese architect Ofuna, who also designed the Asagaya Culture Tourist Information Center near Sensoji Temple. I'm going to the airport, but just for the stamp though. Just a 3-minute walk from Kanagawa Station is the Ramen War, a ramen restaurant where you'll be needing your phone to order through a QR code. I went to Uenezu on a different day, but the panda was too exhausted to care. Panda-san, otsukare. I stamped the wrong Pokemon on Ikebukuro box, so I stamped it in Omiya box since it was available. I was afraid I would have trouble finding the gold counter, but there was no need to worry, because there were so many people queued up. 400 to 500 people were in that venue. I have never seen that many people line up for a stamp rally completion prize before. Now onto the question, how many stamps can a stamper stamp if a stamper could stamp stamps? The answer is, a stamper would stamp as much stamps as a stamper could stamp if a stamper could stamp stamp. But in this case, I stamped all 36 Pokemon stamps, and additional 2 stamps for completing stages 2 and 3. So the final answer is, a stamper could stamp 38 stamps in the Pokemon Stamp Rally as a stamper should stamp if a stamper wants to stamp them all.